everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Those are some tough acts to follow. I just wanted to say that I feel equally as lucky to be part of the Exito community and have found my way here, via the School of Social Work and supporting some of my own lived experiences and also supporting young people as a researcher for young people who have lived experience in foster care. So I'm also very lucky to introduce one of our new GRAs, which is Maria Dizon. Maria, you want to say hey?
Hello.
And then we also have Arjun. Say hey. Yeah,
Hey.
we are the Build Exito Alumni Network team, which is so exciting that we have an alumni network now, and we've got 2 alumni working on it. So I'm going to do a short presentation. So I'm going to share my screen now. So Exito did a community-based participatory research project to ask students, alumni, and scholars, basically what could help them transition out of the program. So what could prepare for a smooth transition? What was the role that Exito is playing or could play to help with that transition? And then Mirashar, who is an Exito alumni from cohort 1, many of you might know, was part of this project, co-PI with her former mentor, Dr. Dora Raymaker. And some of the outcomes from this project were that transition out of the program is really a bittersweet process. It is really important to support this transition just as much as it is to support coming into the program. Incorporating scholar voice in this transition is really important as well, and just in general throughout the whole program. And then keeping in touch with the community and keeping in touch with the Exito community after you're gone was something that people were really missing out on. So we developed a couple different processes for scholars who are leaving Build Exito. One of the transition supports that we have now is an offboarding process. So thinking just about the opposite of onboarding and thinking about what it is during that time that scholars should be thinking of or having conversations around, whether it's changing your job in your lab or figuring out like what's that weird experience of separating from the lab, or like, do you need a job, or do you have a year left in school? Like everyone has a little bit of a different path when they're leaving, and then a customized transition support through enrichment as well. So like having activities support this transition process in winter term. And then we have the alumni network. We created a quarterly newsletter, and we've got a brand new website. So some resources will be popping up there. And we also are working on some alumni profiles. So alumni, we're going to be reaching out to you, especially everybody who came today, because we know that you want to be part of the community. We want to hear from you. So in spring term, we're also offering, this is especially helpful for any cohort 4 students who are here today. We are offering a spring term support so that you can stay connected with us a little bit longer, continuing your career mentor engagement if you would like to do that. And then you can also get resume and CV support from Erin and myself, and then advising with Carlos Quintala for spring term. And then ongoing support, like I was talking about, quarterly newsletters, website features, links to events and other resources. We do have an updated headshot opportunity. And then enrichment supplemental sessions are open to all alumni as well. And cohort 4 scholars will be getting information about offboarding and After-EXITO and D2L and in enrichment. Definitely stop by the new website. It's pretty awesome. The readability is way up there. Thank you so much to Jen Lindwall and May Culbertson and Arjun and a couple other folks who've been working on this website. Please email us. We don't have, no one's emailed us yet, but we did just get this email. So email us at exitoalumni@pdx.edu with whatever is on your mind when it comes to alumni stuff. Maria, Arjun, and myself, we are the alumni team. So drop us a line. Engage with us on social media. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram and Facebook, but mostly Instagram. And then I want to hand it over to Maria to say a little bit about her experiences.
Hi, everyone. My name is Maria Dizon. I have the privilege of working alongside Arjun and Becky. Just going to share a little bit about myself. I am originally from Saipan, Sinamay, so I'm very happy to be in community with you all, especially with people from back home. So hafade and kumusta to you all. I'm a first-generation college student. I'm a proud community college student that transferred from NMC. I started at PSU back in 2017. And then I graduated in 2019 with a degree in community health. And right now, I did a gap year for the epidemiology department at Multnomah County Health, conducting research specifically for Pacific Islanders and Filipino health. And while doing all that, I actually did a post-bac for a year at Yale University. Now, I am a graduate student at OHSU PSU School of Public Health in the health promotion concentration. So it's a really long way of saying I did a lot of things. So I am just really happy to be with you all. I'll be serving as a graduate research assistant, mainly for remote scholars in the Pacific, just really recognizing this specific group and the unique challenges and just the resilience that this group brings. And at the same time, the love of community and a love of our home into this work that we do and changing the face of science, higher ed, health, and all of the like. And I'm here to share with you one of the things that really helped me, which some of you may have not ventured yet into, but I do have an academic Twitter, and this really helped me get my job. So a little background about me is I've been doing research with the NIH since I was 16. I have been conducting different types of topics from alternative indigenous medicine, jellyfish, brain imaging, public health, pediatrics, wore many hats, and did a lot of research and diversity programs. And I found that social media and just connecting through there was really formative in bridging a lot of that. And I'm a big proponent for social networking in general, because I have a belief that while somebody can't be the perfect student or get all A's and everything, you can make ways of how you can connect with others, package yourself, and just get yourself out there and taking advantage of those resources and opportunities. That's my Twitter handle right there. And the funny story is it actually helped me get my job right out of school. So when you're a senior and you're doing EXITO eventually, and some alumni can speak to this, you freak out and you don't know what to do. Where are you gonna get this money from? Like, what's gonna go on? So I was really, really distraught at first, and I was just searching randomly on Twitter. I wanted to work with somebody who was doing Pacific Islander research, who was doing Filipino research, something in health, anything like that. And I actually found my current mentor, and it all aligned because she did exactly all of those things, was a local to the PDX area, and a really good friend of Dr. Alma Trinidad. And it just all aligned with everything, with my research experience, with my passions. And honestly, academic Twitter opened the door, but EXITO solidified my place. And how I say that is, while I did use that to connect with others, that academic Twitter platform, just by saying, hey, I'm from EXITO, I'm in so-and-so program, it really got people to say, okay, I want to talk to you. I want to get you into this. EXITO, you'll find, especially throughout the Portland area and growing nationally, is becoming a household name for science. So we are so honored and such a big group of capable students and people. So just really happy to be part of the Exito family. And I really encourage everybody to take hold of these social networking opportunities. I know that it was really helpful for me. And even if you are an introvert yourself and you just in general need help, I found it so helpful. There are hashtags called academic Twitter, hashtag science Twitter, med ed Twitter, medical education Twitter, pre-med Twitter. You can literally say, hey guys, I really need help with my medical school application. Is anybody able to read? And you'll find people, current medical students, medical doctors who will offer their time to help you. You'll find research scientists who are in the front lines just coming up with a new publication, and they'll connect with you in real time on Twitter or on Facebook or wherever you fancy. So then again, I encourage you to do that, explore that, connect with our page here on Exito and with your peers too. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you all.